Hey guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here for the final day of the hashtag Poevember 24 challenge. If you were just joining me, welcome to my channel. How are you? It's actually been a month-long saga of Poe-themed crafts. That's Edgar Allan Poe. If there's a playlist, I will link it at the end of the video. It's also going to be linked in the description down below that you can check out for all the makes that I have made, but also the makes for everybody else who has posted to YouTube and tagged me so I can see their stuff. It'll also be in the playlist because I want everyone to see all the cool things that were being made this month. There were a lot of really great ideas, a lot of fun stuff, and I am just... You guys are so sad to see this end. I know I've been, like, talking about it the last couple of days, but I really, really am. I'm a little bit forlorn that it is over. And, I decided for the final day, I was going to, of course, do an index card because I've been working on altering index cards this month. And I decided to make it a little bit of a larger project, so I'd have a few more minutes to spend here with you guys. So I decided to make like a little folio, little flip open, little booklet out of index cards. And the prompt for today is statue. So I pulled out some of these really great statues from the graveyard. And I think they're delightful. I think they're also perfect. There's like one that's sort of a sad, grieving ghost, sort of melancholy, spectral spirit type thing. And then there's another one with like an angel and a young woman, and they kind of look like they might be lovers, and I'm into that. I ship that. It's in my fan fiction. It's my story. But yeah, you guys... There's just been so much cool stuff and so much fun stuff this month, and it's been such an experience and such a pleasure. I just want to say at the top of the video, I appreciate all of your guys' really kind comments and the way that you guys have been reaching out to tell me how much you like stuff and how inspired you are and how I'm giving you some new ideas. That's entirely my goal here on this channel, is to inspire people to try their own things and be creative and try new stuff. That is 100% my goal. So every time you guys tell me that you're inspired to make something, that is like highlight of my life, highlight of my day, highlight of the month, year, week, millennia. That's entirely why I make videos on this channel. I do not do it for any other reason. Everything else is like an additional add-on, and I'm not even being facetious when I say that. I love sharing ideas, and I love to see that people are inspired by the stuff that I make. So like when you guys tell me that, it just fills my heart so much. So thank you for that, and thank you guys for all the encouragement and support here on the channel and also on Patreon. Got a shout out to my patrons. Also, I would love to have more patrons, so if you would like to join me over there, I do cool stuff like this over there too. Shameless self-promotion. Also, I just did a jewelry drop, so if you didn't see that, you missed that somehow. I've been talking about it a fair bit. I would be surprised if you missed it, but I would not blame you if you missed it. It's okay. I'm the only person who should be obsessed with me, no one else. But I did that, so check that out too. There's a video for it. It's up on my Insta. It's up in my Etsy, probably, hopefully, fingers crossed by this time. I should have had it done yesterday, so really, let's hope so. And that's sort of been an all-consuming thing as well. I really let, like, the Edgar Allan Poe vibes, the spirit of Poevember take over this month and inspire me creatively in all sorts of areas. So, like, I've just really been loving this experience and really enjoying it. And I'm really looking forward to it. I already have some ideas for the challenges that we're going to do for next year. I want to reach out to a couple of my friends and do some collabs and stuff like that. If you're interested in doing that kind of stuff with me, reach out. I'm absolutely open to the idea. I'll be here. So definitely you should hopefully know how to get a hold of me, but if you don't, it's in the description box. So feel free to reach out, because I'm absolutely interested in carrying on in the spirit of community and doing more stuff like this, and having more of these like wonderful experiences, because I'm having such a good time, you guys. And I'm just so thankful for that. So yeah, I don't know why I decided to like front load all of my like feelings into this particular video, but here we are. Feeling things. And basically all I've done is back these index cards so they are no longer recognizably index cards, with some pages from my kit and some scrapbook paper. And then I'm just going to add some collages over these, so it basically makes it pointless because the majority of this kit paper will be covered up by all the images on there, but that's okay. It's the friends that we make along the way that really matter, right? Especially when it comes to collages. I wanted there to be sort of a very obvious through line and a very obvious connection between the pages, so that it all looks very intentional, very well put together. That was sort of my goal here. But I also wanted to have like little echoes of stuff that we used in previous makes for the month. So, you know, I pulled out that music paper, and I did use some of this script paper on another project, and then just never picked it back up again. So I was like, well, we gotta use it now, because I had been holding on to this script paper for freaking years. It is really nice. It's from like an authentic Halloween collection that I had used previously, but had this one sheet left over. So I was like, you need to like break the cycle, tear this paper up so that you will actually use it, because you cannot just sit on this single sheet of paper forever, even though I really love it. And so yeah, so I added down my statues to sort of finish off our little collages. And you can see I have the front and back also with that script paper over top of that skull paper, which I think works really well, because I didn't want it to be all like that skull pattern, but I do like it poking out over the edge of the script and stuff like that. I think it works for the vibes that I'm going for here. And then we're going to get our angel stuck down as well. And I've had more time to think about it, and I do think they're lovers. That's the story that I've written in my head now. I think the angel and the girl are lovers, and as she dies, she gets to escape this freaking cultural hellscape and just ascend into the heavens to be with her angel lover. Or it could have been like the guy that she loved before and he died first. Maybe. I don't know. I'm writing this story as we go. And then I decided to use some of these Gothic little word definitions and a little flower die cut. And I wanted them to be very similar on both sides. I wanted them to echo each other. And then I found these like wing stickers in my stash and was like, this is perfect. This is my crowning achievement of finding stickers. Because one set looks like raven wings and the other set looks like dove wings. And I was like, Edgar Allan Poe, it's so perfect. And that's just me congratulating myself for buying stickers. That's essentially what I did, was justify my purchase of stickers. And then I decided to move on to the front, because I was like, oh, this little booklet needs like a decorated cover. I can't just leave it undecorated. So I was just going to use this word. But the problem is that the words are in script and the background is in script. And then I was like, well, dang. Back to the digitals. So I went back to my Edgar Allan Poe kit. This is the Raven kit. I believe it's called the Raven. I should know. I made it. Could have looked before I started doing this, but I didn't. I'm pretty sure it's called the Raven. It's in my shop. It's there. You'll find it. And then I decided to fussy cut out this Raven in particular because, yeah, that's been sort of the vibes we've been going for all month. And everything has been sort of calling back to the Raven, which is obviously one of my most favorite things ever in the world because I keep bringing it up. And then I decided to add this little Raven down in there, and when I put the script over the top of the Raven, it works. It broke up the background from the foreground. I probably could have added like a little vellum or something over the top of that too to sort of send that script farther into the background, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be pretty straightforward. So, I'm going to stick our little Raven down and then attach our quote, which is just one of those ones from the Edgar Allan Poe word set. And it's honestly been very fun to use up a lot of the digitals I've been just sitting on forever. And since I have pulled everything, I may continue to work on those for a little bit to use up some more of that stuff. Because it is nice to get, like, a reduction in my stash because I have just been growing it. And then I decided that I wanted this book to like flip open, so I have this really cool piece of lace that I ended up stitching it together. There's honestly enough space in between there that I could turn it into a little mini book, and I might do that. That might be a thing that happens in the future here, but I really love it. I think it's really cool. I think it came together very wonderfully. And then I decided the back also needed something, so I have this little like candelabra die that I got in a Happy Meal, and I added that and then our little Raven to the back, just to tie it back in there. And then I think it'd be really cool to stick like a picture or a little bit of torn paper that you could journal onto the back there. Just a little fun thing. But yeah, that's what we made. That is the last make for hashtag Poevember 24. I will catch you guys here on the channel for more stuff coming up soon. Definitely stay tuned for that. And if you haven't, check out the playlist, see what everybody else made, and we'll come back and do a drawing for the giveaways that I'm doing here. So yeah, you guys, that's it for me for right now. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you next time. Happy crafting, guys. Bye!